Dunkan for the United Democratic Party Brikama Area Council. First and foremost, mune fonga ite motivate pour kaje ko ka na ko lem Brikama Area Council chairman.
Ni la kotor na me koma anim be koma ta mol tonya mol be bata do bay mba fala bi wakilo double ta mun sa bayno wodda mamu kule te bialon ko anyanta moti ala su nyini kana tara Brikama Area Council sa ni limbije nse mon la batada lu kele nyamen se ma kolto na development on na nyatuta lola nyatuta wube be balu wala bala so
Emon ya nyene Brikama Area Council le use wala modalities le use pour kaje ko kanyen le stream down from 16 coming down to 5 or 6 aspire
mo tan woro le yalo selection o kata nyami yalo UDP no mol talent before njigitela to mi sonno ye mo mi sinde be jigero wala sa wayna ton deninja ibe ton de control mi janu jawol mol mi ne sinde so when na mi UDP kolu lafta ka kar lelonde atule mun lo mari la koto wala atule amana no mari na ta kansula be kala mo betel tije fa kala mo betul murunta UDP dingol fana nyinin kar nin kar le place ñono UDP ni won fegara atule yela tol de la kaytan de la fonatul aljikita ko ni mari nata fabe bola UDP la etat la do fabe development of fela na Gambia o sifali yo ku sifal ñinin karo kel ina da boto sui baje la candidate jamamen selecta la selection of based bo points because ñinin karo ñin kat fo ñami ka points le dila so min na points yata isala woldo ko mo jamaay wala la endorsement o ta so amunda ni ko moliem mo tomboy wala ye cardio vai moy akuma da buru wal fon yo mari tombo so wotum bandirol kono mol nata dem west coast mo ndel fanal na point nata sia momi mbelo so sa fodrom nim alay min ni bo palazzo ñu do fo isa wosol wala côté bari nim mol min be ben naji mo pharmacie mo lon ni tiel lem be mo lon di tielti be pharmacie da patio kono be fen ko bar butu palazzo ñu pour fo mo kelen sa so
not to quote you akamunda ko natara ko ngi fahamo la nyinte ko yem mol le fo mi ala ko kabring selection on nyimbe ke kan UDP hade paje ko nim mol names nen
so mol nata point sol mendi and then youth sol fi yo nebo sol fane dalf so yo bel jibele yo ka taw nyum fay ndelle la ma mosia so hande murundanga ga
Wednesday is an also support based and also some other qualities.
Yes, mim fanangere yajele investigation okeda the other one was getting bondile kila work minke ka ila minu bebe sitting
tambita a lot of steps.
I think competency is they also already have a sitting chairman also been to chairman yala for the last to assist minu be findere to ko modu dunda wala zaide mo be suke wat yalo mo education is also all we chose nim is a doctorate UDP ko UDP ko problem so ni suto ya trabelare ni akon kan gunnaay so he is open to everyone and no points all da man tanyanda winna jele dala carte fa
and defo ya content foy ben
tal foyete tala because in other follow came in on maybe my presentation is not good but imagine more no la presentation you don't even know what is happening everybody was in darkness so it was very difficult it was a difficult period and obviously but at some point I think we also accept we were not going to win then we were going to lose at some point but we remain hopeful ngana duare won kel ngala dani and then it happened so
at some point I expect ko wala ko camera ko you are not going to win la wotembo la ka jamale feel ko might pose a bigger threat to you getting the ticket for the United Democratic Party
to kujallo wasa jane jambe bojang and then dahaba Usman Manjang jawru yalum jawri seydi men lon dem faalo bulwon mfamala so no farmer for a contest lady you see so jawri is well experienced he was an agriculturist he's been there up to retirement He's very, very vastly experienced. But the good thing is, we've all come together as a team, you know, as one team, and then Momo e Hamenda men sort of Nyanda Mengela West Coast. Just because Imam Palaso Nyan sort of what happened now. I wouldn't say all of us, maybe with the exception of one or two people or so. But Momo e Hamenda men sort of, I made the pledge to them. Ko, I don't want that dream or that ambition or that vision of theirs through a far. I don't want it to die. I want to be the vehicle to make that a reality. So we want to work with them. We want to hear their opinions. We want to see their development agendas, and then we try and bring it together. See where we don't, what they have and we don't have, and then try to inculcate that, and then we make so we deliver for the people of West Coast.
Eventually you won, and then nayatara ko ibala electoral process nyang iba read la nyalan. Also on that fateful day, Allah election was done out of media coverage. Can we say you were trying to hide something from the media? Mola yatin alma media ala puria kaje ko ka event when cover like?
No, I think ninga can media though. Yes, we could have done it. We could have done it in the open, but there was nothing to hide. But this is internal party business. You know what I mean? In the future, that is a lesson to learn. But is that media maybe it wouldn't have been more interesting as it was when you are in darkness, you know what I mean, for candidates, you know, because even in darkness that one is maybe maybe we have to, because delegates will fund a telephone will be and we have to lock them on one place, because we could know this person is leaning against me or leaning against that, and then we could try to call them and say, hey, you have to vote for me, you have to do that. It also undermines the democracy. But secret ballot level, you know, even in the most developed countries,
of course, yes. Nimbe dun kambung kono work as a secret ballot, but during the counting process, nkajele molka televise. So some other parties are even saying, United Democratic Party, we are trying to hide something. This is why media bondi call ninkon.
No, I don't think we hide. We've hidden anything. Manfeng mabu. Mingena minu nyantalo na wali ya londe. Min manyana londo wale malundo. But cabinet result ni mfindana. Mo be alonga ka Vatican system odi. Al Vatican ne be pop ni choose le buka ke democratic fingo. Ika dundle sisi no je dre salon ko new problem ko gidana. Wa boy announce phone. So it's different ways. Mfaranga system or maybe in the future we could do the open one. But in Malafinga chingom system or where is in the open and then chingom do na. But
it will be albe fenna mabaka wale atin alman la fi press ya cover like.
But in dollar at least in dollar chingom kinga finger. You don't mirko kage in the open. It don't that chingom okay kwa do la mando mabanke chingom. Chingom mendo mando, you know, we don't want to create that kind of fiasco.
Kabring Yanks confirmed as the candidate for United Democratic Party. Ayatara National People's Party mi alone fanko Walmala Aldonyo let and some other aspirants Walman confirm follow. Wokola le nataje National People's Party CDCs and also Ahmad Jite mi alone ko afon kankula ko kabe ronlal as an independent candidate. Kabring Yanks confirmed that Ranyulman confirm follow. What were the feelings like? Abe bala nyadi le ila expectation be nyadi le mo sifa nyadi lo any wolle be dunna nyo baye nyon.
I'm going Yanks confirmed where you know like look mobile dundi jot bi yaje kabiri ko Yanks le Canada ilam biro me ngamentara bayet ngamentara dala bimbal kabiri ko Yanks Darboe kana woni botol dunda bu ko na ko album mo la nyinda nyindo won dem flout nyimbe boy la say be CD brum sal mo flal na malo men claim muy la candidate because itol ko CD le tade Amadou ko be to le represent ka Amadou ko independent mbram yem people so you don't know who is who so sa amunda e kalabandera be keri yana MPP ni be nyole se piqué pare kalabandera so e mo la fena instead of mo clean ala fo ñing loi même fo wala parti o parti ka clean la fena ito le film fena ka clean do fena ni ko male ka fo mo le independent ni non le keri bari hanim bi ise ku clean no han wo flo la daño kan nse be nyika nge be jolom ko si yudim bi yalo mengera mbiro ka wara sakonem mi dala sitala no mo birbal UDP mo birbal dañu bango kam kabino lola 96 ning APRC follow le birim non jangan ni MPP nada na ini APRC sai murun dañu ka iko gam ma ñogar won non fanam boylan.
But equal among APRC boyno for cabinet alterno coalition, and also you went to elections in 2021 almang NPP boyno kotenke. So now kalmum biribaldi mo be o justify la nyadil.
No APRC non boy le 2001 ne boy 2006 ne boy 2011 ne boy 2016 yalla mo na 2016 na boyo London because spot counting ne keta spot counting ning ijikita ko mon min fenang ila 300,000 votes jamme kam vote 300,000 still missing iko le bonni nam banda ñu fa ne ñu no 300,000 lo baraba koy lal ñu 300,000 o fa nan be bolajele no baraje na victory be lola democracy be lola Gambia eligible voters be vote kela and UDP will ever win, or a party that deserves the mandate of the Gambian people will win, but not through dubious transactions or processes that these people have been engaging. But we know UDP has been winning them. Bootel in 2000 records are there. Ndamajen barintenga moy ko NIA records dole ko nimi lafte say esa valvon ñu kanol, but the TRRC have found unearthed some evidence kaitandiko UDP won the 2021 election, 2001 election. They won 1996 election. They won 2000. I think they said only 2006 more win, but we won 2011. But minketa ikan nakarle kan sunya.
To some people, to many, surtout mol mi yalanko wallem Yanks la critics and the United Democratic Party. Yeah, for this was a sign of relief kabring Ahmad Jite Natana because albemen duakan as United Democratic Party wala nyende ko Jite kana chance or purkaje ko katambe because iko kabring Jite Natana ali expect ko Jite was going to run as an independent in National People's Party man natina that will serve as a division for the NPP. But kabring iman Jite Natana drong ali yalanko Jite be run kan as an independent. This was a sign of relief for the United Democratic Party and Yankuba Darboe.
I don't know. It is not until we were not bothered about MPP, so it wasn't a relief for us. We're not relieved. We know ko min kumada wala nyandiko let the IEC here do ko kanyam and then let Barrow understand ko Gambian deserve respect. And a voice need to be respected. Yemen choose. You work at a GT I get a CDC do. That is the choice of the people of West Coast. You understand? So, but let that be determined by the people of West Coast, not to be determined by Adam Barrow or IEC at their offices. Let it be determined by the people of West Coast. Let's give them that respect. They deserve it. They deserve that. So, West Coast and Korea Momo choose. Until left away ganye. So, Jitalana, it's not a relief. I'm not going to stress today. MPP, we will still beat him with MPP. Even if CDCZ was not there, even if CDCZ and Jita come to a coalition, we'll still beat them. You know why we will beat them? Because people of West Coast are facing a very difficult time. Tell me, Billy Darboe, you promised all Mendela 2021 December. And the thing ima fulfilled it. Manol iko Darboe diala le Darboe colère. Jambandol iko Darboe diala Darboe colère. Tulol iko Darboe diala Darboe colère. Jabul Darboe colère. Esanso cemento tada for Cameroon. Election time it was only 250 or 200 plus. So I will be Cameroon by nika. Family ka double. In that kind of climate, ite mirani amar jita fun kamman. Or citizens maybe. But ne amar jita kamman mi ala kata toke West Coast akwe ko alkato fay. Adam Barrow. Adam amar jita be hanyala. Abi manul abe fenkela la na West Coast akwe ko left ala le kardo fay nde ning MPP. After I mean be for ndale deboda sate men vond ko futa. Mon bi jole mi yalon ko yewol promise hard package len. Koy be jamamul lolele. Jitale o kol nyaaton kaya. Wole kardo fay president Barrow. Hani sinen di mawj. Jamamul manlo hajil manke bowulul manlo. Promission min doron dita nyimba ni tan la do to fam ndalla nyin to ni tan la do de 4 lay jitam ko lon de ko MPP ngol lay nyim fena je dan nyin tanko iko bagaso dol vesilo ga ani silinde mam bagaso these are the false promises they made to everywhere so ntulunga jele ko nim dara non mfurada election west coast ko manke molte bini algo esa ko man political lo west coast meta political ko sa ko brikam jelem political powerhouse in the Gambia kabrin jawara damano ko be ka determine wol itolle site jawra lonni tubabol be tala wadu men ko jawro be lolal e mito ko mbosa nyande e bodo do farawa to brikama o pare mon le talk around e jawra fengani abamoni asine mbangoka so west coast manke dulate mi anu ko political malo kebal je sa fo man karan tuba karawta bar ko man political karay malo ani wo kumande anu ni tarde je kalon ko de no politics so amad jitanin don't know the dawda then we don't have much dirt on us you know because them ko tije nem mon ma fay UDP man win den mon nyan dalu na la ko nga mim fo wala be gere ko nali afay ñu ne be ku gela na economy la that is what they doing ko nali afay baroy tamo bele be dun na ñoko and wala be gere so nga mim be fo our predictions have come to fruition it all predictions have all been failed so ko be ñame wala ñende ko ndolle sa hanging after no mon and UDP mu West Coast la baseline député wala min be UDP West Coast député tang anem fula be West Coast UDP is 6 less down MPP ning APRC no to alliance is 6 less so ndolle siara ni non be MPP kilendro wala so nin jite nata he has only one deputy behind him I have 6 of them and then those deputies are working in their constituencies it all the chairman wala benu siram xam wala ke chairman furo de ñum banko bekon so neef opportunity di mo la keda mo furo de na mo wo mo kelum koy ko ha ngadde ko le fale ngadde ka doldu na mari ñanta opportunity di lan that is MPP
probably we will come to that covering confirmation on ñinketa and then candidate ol ñinata funde and then candidate mi yalla nako mol focus be kam baake wolem ita fangoti ita Yankuba Darboe Ahmad Jite Sirif Cissé to many million Sidi Cissé mo jamal mi yalla koy ka bula politiko ñin no ma baake jamal ka fofon ko carte fayo be ñim mol le tema and then amam menom baake nga interview do yibe dam yalla nako Jite yalla prediction o ka ko West Coast mimba wina defan walem wala Yanks Darboe na tare ko tela assessment ke what is your candidate assessment as far as this election is concerned
ndala ba win and then ndala ba win Jite ta win CDC ta win o mo vlo ta win o manke West Coast la ñaatu tati if you ask me you know Jite ta win CDC ta win Jite manyana win because Jite is going as an independent not an independent then you have let's say council will be another UDP to one council will be NPP how is he going to work with them it's going to be difficult you see what I mean well an independent will always struggle so we will have a stagnant council that is going to be stagnant they're not going to be able to stagnate and they're not going to be able to do anything for the next for the next 4 years West Coast but if you give opportunity to me as a chairman with UDP councillors as majority we can pass and then be able to deliver on all our development agendas.
Yanks Niko will have a stagnant area council yemone mean hanna tarako independent ni winter and then you independent was able to solicit the support of those parties like APRC UDP and other political parties for Mamara still now he can go
you see he has to solicit their support yalo mimbe solicited na woman guarantee but in the UDP council don't we are all on one agenda we all share the same agenda.
Do you think that will be even good for the council? Natarako council beketa UDP.
It will be very good. We'll push all our agendas, all our budgeting, everything. If we don't win, if we don't deliver, it's very easy. UDP will be routed in West Coast completely. West Coast will call. They're not going to entertain it anymore. They need to teach NPP a lesson. Well, lesson on go. Alko atole win the presidential election. We have not seen anything. Ali kuma bal formula, ali famul valman fend live. 2 years on, we don't want you people. It becomes a lesson for Ndolfana. And we don't deliver. We are guaranteed of one thing. We are going to be routed in the whole region. And we don't want that. It's not in our interest of our party. Now, party to Sunday can they will kick us out of the party.
But many will tell you, UDP are always defensive. They are not doing very well. They will try to be defensive for kill our mall back.
No. Tell them the for back.
Many will tell you, Cabralia Kumas ka criticize. What is the Damian Sirfo went against your party?
No, don't let Sirfo by. Sirfo Kavmola resigned and don't let by.
What Temple also he was on the verge of leaving, associating himself with President Adam Barrow and his NPP.
I haven't associated with President Barrow, but he was playing a double standard. Because natarnung alafatala no MPP tenda nyandam bay ndam fula laita.
But alma by for kabringa tarko alia feel he was trying to get to National People's Party.
He went on platform, he was playing a double standard. Ni mol diam daga fele ko ha Barrow president mol agenda support ka. That's what he was saying. But he anem ndolla molla kule fo mantar takal for a very long time. You know, but natarnung mba defend nanu tembe mbe lol la nga fo I am informed Tonyati. Aka president la agenda support la. Well, president la agenda dinga support wakane. You see what I mean?
To some people, well, yeah, for fun ko sir for la qualities it only a journal. He can't deliver. But United Democratic Party we are defensive. Yaje control lenganate, and then he will deliver. Hana mantara deliver at that starting moments. United Democratic Party bafel for eventually kabiringa la party nying. Ani Kuyata, that was the time you start to criticize.
You see, you did Sirifo man deliver just because of our capacity. I understand that. Sirifo man deliver because of our hasidia. Means Sirifo lafta nunca deliver. United Democratic is a pool of resources, pool of intellectuals. Nima no come to us and tell us manjana no, we'll tell you what to do. Nama no. Na talib kumando ba fla nyinding. Na rohi kumanda ba fla nyinding. Na London kumandi ba fla nyinding. All the chairmen and mayors, we do communicate and we have a communication between all of us.
So can we say all your chairmen, all the chairmen only Rogi Malik lo be deliver can up to expectation wala atinna mol mantra ka kuma wala karol.
Expectation, in fact, more than expectation. Well, and Talib is earned the praises of everybody. Rohit the same thing. Moment on corruption or embezzlement on. Me long masi ba pole la bla. Ibe ifam muta, ifam maji, idoku ke anyanta kala nyame. That is what we expect of them. Ning isula da fengo fenna, they come to the party's executive. National executive told them any problem also. The party will come. We can give them whatever support. Party ko support dile. Nin told after Brikama Marse Uklina, Ninko UDP Koli Alna Marco in Marse Uklin. O Marse Uklina. Go UDP called the Bolan and Banku and Basse Semol book and Kanana Kana Marco. To
some of the remarks that Sirfo mean the official Damame backing Amoy Kabring to Malamin Abe Aitandi Kanko, he is no more going to run as a candidate for National People's Party. Ngamoy la statement ol di dami alon ka fu fanko ate fen no kabri kamere kansul mi alon ko moni na ma keje kabri ñul moy akete bala ñadi
fona ben mol nen kandami alon ben nen drone ate mo kabri kamere kansul men na manke kan do ate building fulale lu o building flow fana be building fulale ko ma di mol le wo keje janna de kana building fulale bi je men alon ko exactly the same type of building ate wo ke wol ko ma di of building no fa kam fon tita gam works le wo ke Gam works pool resources from all the government departments. Revenue Minialonko, they are not touched or they are not utilized by the various departments. They can only, I think, amass together and then build something. What Gam works like Bengo, Bitikolo, I take Kawale, Jominan, then told Brigamere Council. It was Gam works project. Wale hata mako yabe janni motem belmu fulale be brikama man fata nyaay wuje na ma de ngatanga itandala nga fay ko mole nyinke janni te kana anu mari ite ko itela non daw ngam fo daw wole o ke daw ite mun ke daw after that brikama no marse o man doku ko me nga fo nyami silfo ya tara nyami in 2016 abula wala nyami in 2023 marse o be al halo mi ngone 2021 abu 2016 abu wala nyama still Garaso ate atra damin nung size nyimbe nyami abuni nyama up to now for not that was because I knew that Garaso e brikama la Garaso is an international Garaso because ni data je kamotol je mi ka baje mi ka ta Ziganso kamotol je mi ka ta Silit kamotol je mi ka ta Guinea Bissau and all these places but ay garaso tema pam itate mbalit pano lo no so nin lun tawol na dol be kaji be usum kan wol mal wol ha bar birkama la saltet la bon fo mon ko fo men ale ma birkama is wrong what is happening there but I've been nyamin 2016 I don't nyama there's bit of facelifting at the front yo mala fandem box ba nyaade non yo to dala ni police law ma fa yo be dala imma bang they have not completed it il foro contractor don't be all disappear contractor don't border do full man complete and then we have those ones to complete
possibly will come down to itafana plan sol minister natarako you have voted into office as the chairman for Brikama Area Council but in one of your interviews me along kama me back ya commandiro ke ko West Coast ngole ne carte fay Ahmad Jide kamonda ko carte fay Sirifo Sonkole
no CDC
if I
CDC
so thank you natarako ye carte fay CDC it's just like carte fay Sirifo Sonkole will CDC also be right to say ko natar koy carte fay Yankuba Dabole carte fay Sirifo Sonkole because Sirifo bota United Democratic Party
for Baro fanam bota United Democratic Party la kono Baro Sirifo and all these other people they bota United Democratic Party bari bota United Democratic botaning is the important word there bota they are not part of UDP they left kabiri bota UDP where did they go MPP
but UDP le dedade
ndonna nga dala city mais yalo nintare lafta ka ken bureau pour y do ko ndol man dala city mo la pour eta faire dala city la pour eta do ko kabiri alon ko man bari do ko otumo le dala nyim firin e dala do dum feala la dala e wala dum hayanal so wala na hayamo be siar banko ka do ko man sia mul balonale kudo min ka dunje anin kudo nyin ka finde nyamen anaka dum min kono sa jatti sarle kumbot ko kumma ta je bakal bayri molle la kudo itolle ka kudo nyin fena amunda yal abenyame ka kudo because in lafta nga develop ngam fam bonne na kudo to nga fende bonne ka de man sala pour ay develop bayri nente ko ndem ba development kala ta keno so fonse agree na election okay na kambe jamaay min tombo menga bulawno ni woltata je nga namu di wala ngay ko sign itel ngedal trust small bet sign ke trust na fanko men o fanko ni nabe bu na sula pol moment yewol yello nyawol
priority areas na tara ko if you are voted into office ite be nyalo la munel kam pour kaje ko Brikama Area Council and the people of West Coast wolle wosodon
so West Coast mu be number one problem am silol because niamo karga da marché o man nyanya nya futa no je nama silo so tabu ka futa wala ka kem molla sama kon e buka tanu marché o waran taka kolea back because ne sama boyte ka bale so kuno mo buka taraji so moto buka ta so ka dol jele be tamala simola ka bonan distance very far distance ni na te ka pasul ka fuye ni sata silo man so no muzo ya fonye ko kunku janketa ya kata banyul ne pour kata lopitan moto man sodo ay ding a wuluta silo la kam perandala ko sama ko ni hadi o bebe kala silo man secondary roads the man sodo so silo is our number one priority not in one place everywhere in West Coast so we want to dedicate a certain budget for silo de la ka silo data then the next one will be Marseille fanan kumata idara la jama do Marseille tije e ka fanon le fene ka fi fon ka dama Brikama Marseille do problème min ni sama na raka ke balati ni sama hani sama mantraja ka tara sun kan ne all the time because open sewage bilami yalon ko newla ku tollo ngal ka dani dani yew talema bit ya filiyel le mo nya ibu kana je topato ibu kana clean so ka wubula jele foni mol min fon bije foy fon eta foy dali wasum kan la den yena na ko tol kana kana wo bonni je laba wol ka kumbol fo laba ka tarab aka faale abada min jete yalla e fenkol ke gotale daaji o gota ka faale fae bon ay wena mol ka so be mol min simo ka bayri wol man blado so de beta ga ni dara je ketle bayla so wol ka trasir ngo no nyene ko no foni seita yalla mo kulete mi ala bala faawat so nyin mo kulete mi ala ko we have to deal with it and kula mi ala we have to tackle them head on but what can only happen them funds kana funds dun dendina nola na fu da je modo ga sunya so fu ze loophole so be suki sunya ro ko do ka dun dawda a pay suki ko be transparent and we are accountable to the people moni alonko ni amo barona la commission on benala amatra tolmentara besko zum ko do dibele ko no commission on ba fala mansula la kon to le al ne ben katama ja
so in a sense ibe parela pour ka corruption on yinkele baake
number 1 priority
ikoni be corruption on yinkele la it has to start from those on top mol mi alon ko be santo iba commence le fonga nyaadi if you want to start fighting against corruption
so number 1 my salary would have to be known to the people mol nyandalo na ka jelle so number 2 comme nene ya fanyami I don't want to build anything that is beyond my salary scale I don't want to have any car that is beyond my salary scale and then malafi nga fenta mi manke na fenta and nimbe fengo fentala I'll have to make sure nga for mole this is what I want to take and it has to be a loan and then mba jola nyine nyam but wo mun dening ala kitol wonde molla kodolam ni ata yomal kiyama ibe kiwle jel mo jurmo be betar kiwrin because ibe nate la fende kayt itaybul you see so that is the way I want to fight corruption so I live a simple life I don't live a life of opulence I live in Brikama in the midst of everyone so even though in Europe I just come and then live with everyone like that and that makes you mulla situation or appreciate wala nyama ko people are really struggling you know and then I want to help people that's what I have always done is help is my life's career has always been about helping people when they are in difficulty I stand up for them and fight for them and that's what I want to do when we get to the council kelo kamole kamula fenko kamula nyando kele so if I started with myself and I am not taking what is not mine I expect no one else to take what is mine
na tara modo le fenta mi manketade what do you expect to should happen to those people
so follow sunyaro la sunyaro nyum banko la loi man sort so normally police like a prosecution but you know ning ngamin lo nyum banko ga wala nyandiko ni ko abe karum no makane because ngajale in care they accuse their CEO of corruption masakunda ko by force fine no workada in West Coast we will institute a private prosecution so the council will pay private lawyers and then we bring our evidence and we prosecute the person before a magistrate court or before a high court and we will fund it from the council's money to people's money because he stole the people's money so ning police will mampare central government or the AG chambers mampare kamari prosecute we will institute a private prosecution we'll get the lawyers and they will go and prosecute the person
mol mi alon ko la ka bula mol no ba ka sur politician le ba fole ko natara ko be carte nyene kan ka kuma balle fonye ning carte fighté nyul ba ke mol le mi alon nako e bi ka deliver and also ni man deliver fon mbike je kotenke what type of a person do you think ita bakala walti natara ko promission mindi mo la natara ko man deliver up to expectation
you know nko usato bage yalo del fon grami den blane mon ka fako yalo politician ni election sita natara ka yalo barole politician be tokko yanin atel sita ko ni politician bina ni pala politico ve caring e ka kumo le mo mindi ate den ni sita fengi but that is not politics dunia be millo dunia millo wala politician or the name for you have to deliver on that niman deliver on it the media is on your head you see wolo yata na media la role there wo kumata battle because every time na mari finde de kay ko how are you going to do that for itala ma fay benyin kala you never done it but I don't if the media is weak then it's wolo yata na politico keta mole kuto mi yalo ke ka fa nyewun tale at de title so institutional lenyanta kar la jamine yalo ko they are strong and we institutional need to hold people accountable because yajale democracy kumara because in democracy today and we don't have all this democracy in that we don't believe it then be kido la nikala nyoka and that is the worst of any form of changing or achieving any kind of progress or development in human society. Aketala didn't take us anywhere. The only way ngaminjamin sambano is through a democracy. Moyo wule akon laftale nga kale nyaton koti nga cool development of fena. Nga kese nga lamoya nga la kuwe nyabo nga karteo diala naga nyeta I think but the people have to hold you responsible. One of the ways you do it is public protest fanan kumata jet. So if we go to council we are failing, let them seek permit and protest so that we know the people really care about what we told them. And because we are not delivering on that, they are here to remind us. And until we do something, they are going to keep coming and they are going to keep disrupting until what they want is done. So nyumkumara balambaya wale akuma je bari jamme anim baro e balambaya like mole keloti nyumbango ka atina sign ikashile sino foi kirint mobuka kunoje. So nyumu kula to miyalon ko ranam ko our struggle now no ma foi de nga from previous interview. The struggle we have now is strengthening our democracy so that it becomes much stronger. Pride na banko be na fa anda ben na fa la no nyami wala nyindi ko ninga mol samba public office ndembat la fo election ko do fa nan kana ka kuma mim diata nya ka fonye no nyanta make sure we hold them accountable. Media scrutinize no one may scrutinize public civil action mfon kata shilo ka nga fa al corruptale comme UDP men ke the other day we went out and told Barrow government you are corrupt and we don't want corruption, we want an end to corruption. That the parliament go law pass can make so corruption criminalized in this country. Those are very important because the moment you fight it, it come more like life safe. It come more like karang continent. It come more like lopitan boro sangay. It come more like lopitan jaralang joy. So much benefit comes out of fighting corruption.
Mr. Darboe, to a layman out there, momi aloneko possibly amanta karamoto. Mr. Darboe siraja ko West Coast ko nale carte fa nyemballa silo do ko lambe nyinkela ana tara ko wolem wo mari la problem ode. The first question wo mari be minyin kala wala nyinde ko do nyim fambe bola min to le mi alon ka aka wole fo kabe na silo nyinde dal. Where are you going to get that funding from?
Ko do be bola namo le to namo min ka dum West Coast e ka min formole at the moment e ko 83 million e ka wole so to sango ko bayalo hani momi mu min sondo mo mandaraje ni kay West Coast be warani nyami wolka 83 million na so sango kon bar KMC wolka 350 million na so sango yalo amari nyandalo na kule be ken West Coast mi yalo ngo mi yalo dingolo be mi yalo ko aka dolon wol to bari ndafono la koy bukaso because KM man warranty to that level imang double in size of revenue imira Mumber West Coast, hotel KM, hotel old baby West Coast, airport over West Coast, mining min bega ganim bango way, bega West Coast lit. Bitukul mindorum benim berberola, kabo Brusubi, kabo Bijulo, kabo Senegambia, all the way down, Brusubi Nyolto, Canadian coastal route, Dumola Fuefta, almost to Wellingaran Jana, Sinchu Nyolto, Sukuta Nyolte, na Birkano, Busumbala Nyolto, Farato, Gunjur, Sanyang, all these places sit a Talamo Mimbezo. Came Serakunda allowed Larimul Dama, only La Fenko Sharan. How can you believe that? You cannot. It's not possible. So, Kudu Nyan double damage, Dinko, Akadam, Yandala Sukila, Makuru Bonanje, Akamo, no water Damam Fengano, because Nunga Itanimo Lakuma Dinko be Sukila. And then we still don't have enough. Then KM 350 something million. But it can also 10 million, 20 million, 15 million sort of from the European development. And probably European, but they're not only. It's not only for KM that they have money for. They have money for everybody. But so long as yekodo ko badun la dami badun la woldo imandra kadun on other things because it will kill a mole bala. Yadin tol purun bala fakam. Say ni tol yadin tol kan tol la molje. Dem president bitala anem moto talul kata. Moto be 8 cylinder net. Na see that more comfortable than neither they go lamole ko alien double mark be kam falale because how are they going to help people little fengol ko minelo ko they are poor but their president can afford to have a 50 vehicle convoy and then all of them are 8 cylinders. It doesn't make any sense. Akamunda ko same thing if they see the same thing happening in the council.
Atamela back mbita campaign la by the already United Democratic Party UDP la candidate to identify likewise other political parties and then some other independent candidates mila na ko lebe vai kan for that role as chairman in Brikama in West Coast. What type of a campaign are we going to expect benjila la mun campaign sifal UDP aning that Mr. Darboe Buloko?
So campaign mu nyo yaya kafale nyo yaya nyo kono to dia nyo bunya until UDP we are always peaceful yalo you can provoke and they always say yamre tonyer la problem la you know, but we've always been the most peaceful opposition party in this country. Not all peaceful no tenung more badan la bakel, but we are very peaceful. So campaign that we want is a peaceful campaign. Bari malavi electoral me alonko mobile sunya. So we are going to be very mindful of that. Kamim for lun down le wala nyende ko. Ni data na bangola nyato ta kuot. Ida bonnen na carte kuot. You understand? Bari ni ida ben na bangola nyato ta kuot. Anu carte obe buli ba faila. What I find the right people member mobe dema. Iko bung na jano balara na janiman dabaka. But I remember bangoka. Aman dara laring bangku dungol damaka e lundanka abe bele baranika lundawon mino ka bonam banda, we call them mercenary voters be dandala nimmi mala fi kum pokoro ngoy murum Casamance ni kum bunnam berola nga be so Casamance ye dan Casamance ye kato fay wada am sonkoning Macky Sall temaje problème o mimbe kuna we di karjen do la problème o na problème o tin Gambi ye da bonni na ko banning election o kana fay kate la assembly de ka fu mo le ko Gambi la carte o soto diatale bayri ni election o kana mo be la ka soto muni du nga soto le mam bo ndar Gambia ila mum business le ben do la carte o do fay kata do la carte kay so ñini so wolam ñindi ko ala la mind business Casamance ko Sénégal ko ala la carte o fa la problème o min bi dal wo raglen nen dol be Gambia la lim bulam fananga na problème o raglen. Mr.
Darboe, do you have this conviction ko mol ka bonan Casamance le milal no ka dunjan during elections pour ka carte fay?
Million times. I have 1,010% conviction on that. It's what is happening. Otherwise, why would they have a voters card? Voters card ite wo jana mol ko use for identity card for because it ko use for only voting there. So why are they having our voters card if they're not doing it to vote? That's why they call it voters card. It's not identity card, it's voters card. Iko if only la MP ko asia da fola bamu Gambi ning election o kana kanale guys dinnaji. So they're doing it. Imantra kadi kampuria mudaya ka nganyara mutije. They giving it to them to come and vote in the Gambia, and that is wrong. It's a shame to the IEC, and it's a big shame, and that is something history will judge them on forever. Ali Mamadou Njie will go with that stain on his credibility and his character until the next world.
President Adam Barrow's establishment of a commission to investigate the local councils.
Anyata IEC le investigate la first. IEC dunia bebe la masibo bonde la mole ban. IEC should be Aluma Manjai should have the decency to resign. Kabring atayalonko atala kaito no minu batabulu. Wolman dangameno bul fo wol tata bantal banko kam fo bantal banko fanko kumof. Atanyanta resign no world.
There was a public outcry from the UDP and some Gambians ko President Adam Barrow signed about kato ke kampurka je ko ka commission lon de mialon ka investigation okela into the alleged corrupt practices in the local councils. Kabiringa kumo nyimfota United Democratic Party ya condemn le on numerous occasions. Dole ya fufanko you people are staying wale atin nako al fundita publicly purka je fanko ka wo commission nyin condemn.
No, but not understand. Yendra tonya ba ko. We had the whole of 2022. Why didn't they establish a commission in 2022? Why didn't they establish it in 2021? Or why don't they wait to establish it in 2023 after June? But it is able to go. Election on de la May 20. So it is a commission of set up for March, April, and May. Yeah, you are thinking of something different from corruption. It after election only manipulate la, it after election only win, subvert the will of the people, and manipulate the will of the people. Ina fo wala kala. Bare ita man tarawo ke kan ko corruption o wala kala. Yalla me fa ya fa ko corruption o ko ni ba kala ka da ti fa wala. So ananda dalla baro fo lo. Baro fo baro kabru wana ne commission o dala.
So meaning ko you are telling me ko President Baro nyanta ka ko mas office of the president.
Corruption o yalla no fo ko ni ba kala le ka da santo. I ka da ti fa wala. So baro nyanda la fa state house ko do mi drum mista o tambita sia. Labo mo hani dirmol fo membe de gol ko ne ni kay sa fo nga karam dal de 33 million o dunda fa ba baro la kawdo man fello wodo isa fo no ko some other millions dunta jele sikori ko potol be kata jele auditor fo ya busa janne ya fo mo le ko do min don kadun state house kana tinyaro min ka keje so mo man ke kuno ko no so ding moy
So do you believe ko your local councils are in stain, they are clean? Natara ko ila wole mila kumakangoti? Don't you think United Democratic Party alianta la bundal be la pour kaje ko nyin commission on tambe pour kaje ko katandi la ko yen tumele control via stain but already ndol ngatandi la control via clean?
Mam balang commission on yen. Commission on we welcome it. We welcome anything that brings transparency and accountability in the council. But bring us commissioners. You know, they have to be credible commissioners. But it affordable MPP fella na wale na to more commission. What kind of witch hunt is that? What them want to go there? You mean fella mo MPP le wol tambira MPP le. Oremi for Jeremy Joyner
Oremi Joyner.
Wo ngamena chocho ta wala ko la kabri ko ba kala IEC la deputy. Chocho ta wala ko ay MPP ale ofena IEC wala mi dugo say nga fo
Electoral albe muna expect la natar ko wolle kada jojis tembi pour kaje ko kawo investigation
ni mbalo de geri ma ni ko libe ñola IEC way na ko be du mbalo ñodo ni tar be mi soto je wala be kala timbalo samba fall the same thing the other guy Ibu Faye the other guy Ipsilla the other guy is the same thing baro be sila la fo e nyanda be mon mi ne baro ka city ku ne na ka vuke mi ko le na UDP church what do you think will happen? They will go to baro will tell them what to do. So mambalan commissioner but bring us commissioners, you know?
Finally kamunda ko watu nyi mimbe mbula bantale, if you are to give your candidate assessment on Sirifo Sonkola first time in office mune bekele la candidate assessment
abysmal failure terrible disaster. It was a disaster lem fo la bon West Coast ko fon ala audio do ngol moy ngala felam tulo fo sukilale nga fenk bari njikita mol fon bawlon na nim ala entul fenam maybe within 1 year mol ba fa bari moron tol meta yar fan tol meta bata ko na because ba jelal silo dol min yalan ko nene be kam mira ko silo fon be do kuno la wol be do kula
your 100 days in office West Coast ko nyanta mo expect
corruption free. They need to understand that 100 days into office transparency. We will tell them everything being kasoto. First of all, we will tell them nganyine soto. Karning kar mal fal kanamo jol fal bukajo baranal kajo bukaj. Malal kadi minne banal kadi o mari la lato fonye ngabon. Corruption free.
Before mbe a conclude la mo jama ya itandi le fon ko mimo West Coast la problem di wolo nyinte ko West Coast ngol fon bi ka namo jo nata ko te nata into office ibe mo nekela pour kaje ko mol namo nyin ay jo because silvo na la mol always ngaje ka complain ka fo West Coast ngol bi ka namo jo so
silvo nyol man tra tonya fo ka West Coast ngol ka namo jo namo ka jole naka kanem fana andu namo ka mol ka motivate le ka namo jo ni ya je ko namo ka minjo akayna akate nafa kule because we are all paying for our own development. Ngam famole motol jole pour ngata travel. Namo damam ko leya. $100 lem nasiya $90. Nyim bumbal min be West Coast. Min yalon ko they costing millions. Ibe ka namo lejo. Namo damam ko leya. It's very cheap. Mu ko tan na float. Mo bi ka jale namo ka min. Bandanga sulo dollo. Wo dol fon kala bande. Ndara la do wol bero damay wala boy la siloga bar kordal min bebe silo ñu ngane mo ma fon il faut le ñoo kanin ye ñoo kanin keme saba fo la silo de da kan imagine ni wol area council ko liye area council be half felan but the other half left alpha na chipping mo pour ngal la silo tare no de la ñame I think they will come with even 1,000 and you go 1,000 they will want it because they're spending far more than 1,000 in a year on that road because of the bad condition of the road. Because nentera silo nyimbe barian pasu da ka talala motol ka tara siaren je ite batala tanin na banim moto man daraje pour ye taxi fee nan town tripo ike charge 500 lilla 1000 lilla 2000 so it means spend is too much so new explain it eko and nyanta ki dam pavely but it's going to cost council 12 million council doesn't have the 12 million but we have maybe about 5 million so leftale alka namu minjo alka 300 million but we want from now on for the next 6 months momo la jam momo e biadron 500 fonga nye silo banno no banda we bring it back or we claw it back from your taxes
come on da coming fo nyamin wato nyin abanda la ferem on a final note na tara ko be ya maro di la west coast ko la mun be kele la ya maro di janni carte fa
na ya mar follow moment wala nyandi ko na councilolu le follow be election o kala na councilolu bina ela election o kana on the 15th April be la felale na UDP councilolu du carré momo be west coast na carte o faye akuma ya da ba kele nga MPP bale na carte wala mi yatina lafta pour MPP e bale carte wala follow wala nyandi ko pour kay tandi MPP man zakunda la ko i mantara fenne ke kan nyanyim banko kan ando i nyantale ku ke nyim banko kan ni ko 2026 yenama na carte o sot ningo message o kiye ibe do ko kala the next 4 years nimma o message o kiye yalla mimbe keren ninga dila ko danje bajala ay tolbe MPP be men ki kam MPP wala nyandi ko albedo ku beta bali alal bulo kafu ye paso jele akole ada nyonya man ko len dol feda ala fa man bodo da ko len nyonya man ko len dol feda ala da la fa tul bi do da diari mbakele du kar baro ñom hina mansa ñom hino baro ñom mansa kenno mansa lafta min nafa brigame bangin paso du kar ala dobulu ñen tol bi da min kontan ata MPP la ko la le ngondan batal la maral ñala le nan sa kafuno abbe ay robe bere ala bakal bande ni nge bal carte wala kam mitande la wala de opposite nun jikita wala toñaade wala ka foyna ko almantara fokol ke kanyum banko kan andal nyantala dogo kanyum banko kan because banko demulu we are fed up and we are tired and we are suffering we are hungry we are starving and we need development and we cannot wait for it so la fa na mol be kato fa UDP ko le men kan ñing election men kan
abarka bake ka tentu bake dron ka jay wolem loya Yankuba Darboe United Democratic Party la candidate mi yalon ne fanko atele be dunka e nyobore mbaye kono Brikama area council pour ka je fanko ka chairman ya nyini atelem na luntam bati bi Gambia la politique ro kamala dron ka Yankuba Darboe ka tentu bake ka jay anin jibe lal ka pale dron ko alnimbara ala barka bake ale wato minta pour ka bula LSTV nom andum fanan na cameraman Ousmane Camara mba tentu la bake mba jayla ay wato minta pour ka je fanko katara camera kuma pour ka je ko natalolu anim video akende malu ke fende mi an ko wolle fundla pour kaje ko molse programme ni jiben o kama don araba lungol belani lung ko temal min ka programme on atale LSTV wolem albadi mate don aldima alteru kanunte parliament fati ka fale don ko ala barka bake folo kunna la dam yalon ko be munna nan LSTV wan anin gambia la politico programme pour kaje fango kanati o kama la don mba fale ko don babay anden fo lokun